Welcome to today's edition of Toggle's Daily Video Insights. Today we're going to take a look at Charles Schwab. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, you can sign up on our YouTube channel to see these insights on a daily basis. Every morning we pick one of the insights produced by Toggle across thousands of US single names and see where any price pressures might be emerging and what the likely drivers are. Going back to Charles Schwab today, again, what you're seeing here is that in the picture itself, we're finding that the momentum actually in a related stock, in this case it's Interactive Brokers, is actually suggesting some upside for the Charles Schwab price. In the asset overview, which many of you are familiar with, we've just given it a little bit of a facelift recently. You're always able to track all of the recent and active insights right down here, along with the remaining to target percentage, as well as whether or not it's been completed or not. Clicking on this will take us straight to the actual insight. And so here you're able to see that momentum has turned positive for Interactive Brokers, which historically has also been positive for Charles Schwab. In fact, it led to a 6.5% increase over the following 3 months. As we can see in the chart below, there have been 4 similar occasions when we've had this kind of impetus driver from a peer stock. And so if we click here on why it might move, you're immediately able to see these other periods when actually 3-month momentum in Interactive Brokers was as strong as it is now. And historically, that has coincided as well with a very good performance for Charles Schwab, the one exception being the 2008-2009 period, when we've obviously had quite a meaningful financial crisis. And so whether or not that period is comparable to today or not is a question mark. Finally, we look at the backtest. So the way to use this section of the report is to simply take a look at what the past returns have been, and the out of sample backtest really is showing you the actual returns that we have seen on this specific occasion when momentum in the Interactive Brokers has been this strong. This is the return for Charles Schwab in the subsequent 6 months. What you're able to see here is the downside really has been quite contained, that effectively each one of these past instances has resulted in very good performance subsequently for the Charles Schwab stock, and the P&L that would have been generated, albeit quite choppy, by acting on each of these past insights, again, is quite substantially positive over the period of time that this covers. This much for Charles Schwab today in the daily brief, which by now should be in your mailboxes if you are already subscribed. If not, you can get it on toggle.global. We also discuss inflation expectations, what they mean, why the central bank cares so much about them, and how you might yourself be able to monitor them. Thanks again for your attention, and we will see you again tomorrow.